Hello, I'm Paul Zajicek, founder of Elastic Steel, Method of Athletic Conditioning, Easy Flexibility, and ZJack. Today I'm going to talk about a question. At some point I mentioned a gray area between movement and habituation technique versus strength technique. Both types of techniques are used to maintain flexibility. In other words, you have a workout, you want to maintain whatever flexibility you have gotten in that workout using kinesiological stretching technique, so that you have at least a little bit for the next workout, and this way you see an improvement from one workout to another. While some of the techniques look different, some of them can actually interchange. In other words, we can take a strength technique and make it a movement and habituation technique, or we can take a movement habituation technique and make it a strength technique. Sometimes the setup or the position of the body does not allow for that to happen, but for some exercises it does. So real quick, strength technique, there's three types. Antagonist short length conditioning, which means that we're targeting the muscles opposite the ones that we stretch. We have extended length conditioning, the same muscles that we stretch, and we have peripheral conditioning, which is not the opposite, not the same. In other words, if we're targeting hamstrings, we're not working the hip flexors and quads, and we're not working the hamstrings, but we're working the adductors or abductors, so it's peripheral. So strength usually focuses on specific muscle groups. On the other hand, movement habituation can focus on specific muscle groups, but it doesn't have to. We can go in and out of specific ranges. We can stay and move in specific ranges. So for example, today we're going to look at Kazakh squats. Kazakh squat can be done both ways. Most people do Kazakh squat by going deep into one side, coming up, going deep into the other side. Now, for most people, that body weight resistance is enough to make it a strength exercise. Something that looks like this. On the other hand, if we take out the strength component, so instead of coming up, we're going to go across. So already we're not going against gravity. We're taking away that resistance, and we're going to use the hands to help. Now here, you'll see me using a tree. I can place my hands on the floor, but again, they're going to sink into the sand, so I'm using a tree. And I found that the easiest way is to actually hold on to something where your hands are shoulder width or wider apart. So you might use a horizontal bar or two vertical bars and do it so it looks something like this. So here you can see how one technique can be both strength and movement depending on how you do it. Quick note, in order for you to retain flexibility, you need to have that flexibility to begin with. What that means is that in the beginning of the workout, you work on your flexibility, you do kinesiological stretches till you get deeper. Once you get deeper, that's when you start doing the strength techniques, moving habituation technique, and then you try to keep that flexibility, but first you need to get it. So if you do these techniques without developing the flexibility first in your workout, it's not going to work. I'm Paul Zajicek, thank you for watching. As it comes back, deeper in. extension, come back, abduction. Without going forward, extend that knee, drop it back down,